Walking Macau Streets. Dear Lord, show me a sign. Give me a map. Oh yeah.
These cannons. So yeah, there's like, I think there's people that talk about that, about how the cannons face the casino. But that used to be all ocean, so that was all ocean over there before. And then they reclaimed land, so just not too far down this, on the other side of these hills, you'd have more, you can see this side now too. Sao Paulo ruins. 直到失去力气，直到我丢了你，直到我不哭泣，需要你的声音，需要你的呼吸，我只想。Okay, so we're starting near this fortress, and I'm gonna just kind of come out of the fortress real quick, and then this whole video is going to be up at the top where there's cannons, but I'm going to start out with this space down here going outside of the walls, and then you're going to see you're going to see different context of it. But up here you can see all these cannons, so there's all the cannons right there, and yeah, there's actually stuff you can walk down here too. So, but anyways, we're going to be going up for this particular video. You going in there? And up. 2024. Let's check out Macau. Come on. Okay, we're gonna go back in there. There's some signs here. Fortaleza de Monte. Monte Fortress Museum is in here as well. And then this has some information as well. So they talk about the Jesuits in the 1600s and how the Dutch also came to in the 1600s. And then they tried to take over Macau and make it into a Dutch colony instead of Portuguese. Okay, so what we're gonna do is go up to where all the cannons are at. And that's our Virgin Mary. Looks like they're playing some music up here today. So what we're gonna do up here is, there's a lot of stuff we could do. But I think my plan is to go around the periphery part, and you can just kind of see what this is all about. So we're up on the fortress, and you can see cannons pretty much everywhere. And then yeah, this would be a little bit of a corner one. So we got like a tour group over here. So we'll take a look at this one now. It's also, that one is facing towards Lisboa Casino. But they're facing all the different directions, and these are little lookouts towers right there. This one looks like it's facing towards the other side of the... Okay, so we're gonna go along this wall. Then you're gonna see a lot of see a lot of cannons all the way down now. So this is where we were at just a little while ago. You got a musician. Oh, they're doing some work in here. Okay, so let me just kind of show you more of these cannons. So yeah, there's like, I think there's people that talk about that, about how the cannons face the casino. But that used to be all ocean, so that was all ocean over there before. And then they reclaimed land, so just not too far down this, on the other side of these hills, you'd have more, like the ocean wouldn't have been too far away. Okay, so now we have a little bit of a corner. So it's interesting how the cannons face each other in this space. But they do. And now we're kind of facing more towards the water side. There's Sao Paulo ruins directly down that way. Yeah, there's Sao Paulo ruins, so now you can see, and you can walk from here to Sao Paulo ruins. Luckily there's even an elevator. Escalator. There's a Macau Museum right there. And here they usually have little signs that say, don't sit and don't stand down here. And they usually have security guards. There's security guards over there today. But I think because it's raining, it's not as big of a problem. But usually there was signs. You can also see the river or ocean. It's actually ocean that goes between. You got some nice trees like that orange one right there too. So doing some work in the middle. Okay, so we are going to go around this thing by coming into here. This is for the circulation of your feet. And then we're just gonna walk. Don't know what they're doing there. But that's the museum to the right. That's gonna show off some of these corners. Yeah, at nighttime it looks really nice. There's a telescope up there. Let's see what the telescope would show us. Oh, okay, this telescope be a little bit elevated. Looks like you can see Macau Tower. And you can see this side now too. Sao Paulo ruins. So from up here you get like a really good view. So you imagine historically there would have been not as much buildings everywhere. This one says do not climb it. There's another hill like this called Monte. I always see people climbing up there, but it's in Portuguese. So this one goes towards the border. So that all goes north. So pretty cool. So we're gonna keep on walking along. We're gonna walk all the way back to where that musician is at. Just grab this bow up there. And I think you'll be able to see some of the paths that people take to go up here. Museum. It's kind of cool right there. That I don't know if you can see it, but there's a rooftop right there. So that rooftop is on top of the Macau Museum, so people can go up from that spot. So I think I'm going to end this video maybe at the corner, or maybe I might go inside the Macau Museum. I'm stepping in water here a little bit. So we got a musician over there.
I thought I
to just get over you, babe.
So we'll go over there in a minute.
But I see there's something.
There's a lookout right there.
But away from you, hold me to the sweet thing you told me.
And I think this is the one side that we didn't look at yet. There's Gia Lighthouse up there. Battery turned off. We'll hear some more music in a minute. Yeah, this side, there's some rooftops right in there. You can see those. And this is Gia Hill straight ahead. So right up there, there's a lighthouse. You can also hike that whole little thing called Gia Hill. And then I think, can we see Mongha? So way up there, Mongha is probably on the other side of these buildings, but there's another space up there. There's Mongha, another hill, and there's Gia Hill. And we're on Mont Fortress right now. And then there's also hills in Koloman and Taipa as well. So basically Macau has a lot of kind of cool looking spaces everywhere. And let me see. There's Grand Lisboa right there. I'm just gonna take a look over on this side just to see what's over here. Yeah, actually you can actually walk this little path too. So there's paths that go up here, as you can see. And they're kind of interesting. I took that path not too long ago and filmed it.
你还记得那天下雨下得多浪漫？陪你逛街，怎么逛脚都不会酸。踩着你脚印沙滩，回到上海的航班，什么都愿意为你，为你，为你，为你而放下恐惧，直到失去力气，直到我拥了你，直到我不哭泣。需要你的声音，需要你的呼吸，我只想像我缺乏一个人慢慢地散布在我的心里。你就像迷宫一样，让我从清晨出去很开心。你的声音，你的神情，我想带你一起旅行。喜欢和你相拥站起去，假装说出的不自在意。喜欢和你从晚上。
And this goes into the Macau Museum. So there's actually stuff all the way through here. Then that would be the museum entrance. So I think what we're gonna do is just go down. And my goal is to show you that it's here. I'm not gonna film too much. But you can take these all the way down to the bottom. Probably should do that, but actually I think I will. I'll just go down just so you can see how this all goes. So it's much easier to go out this way. Then we're going to come out to the end. And so yeah, this is the way it goes all the way down to Sao Paulo ruins. So there's the other main entrances to the museum. Then there would be one more escalator that goes down. And then you go all the way down to Sao Paulo ruins, which I believe is right there. So we were up there. So it's easy to go up and down. It's kind of funny, I had to I was gonna go down this other way called the Artillery Street. Because I was gonna start with the cannons. But instead I think I'm gonna just come all the way down and just kind of show you how this leads into Sao Paulo ruins. And then you can see Sao Paulo ruins directly ahead. All the umbrellas. There's like tour groups that usually will come over to this side. There's a ton of buses over that way. And then people will come around the corner. And then they'll go to Sao Paulo ruins, which is right here. And then there's a little sign to Macau Museum. So people just go straight up as escalators and they'll go all the way up to the top. And I think I'm just going to go all the way to Sao Paulo ruins just because I want to show you how they're connected. So there you can see Sao Paulo ruins right there. That's Mateus Riki. So that was the first guy to translate the Bible into Chinese, and also he studied Chinese back in the 1500s. So that's a statue dedicated to him, and there's some Ricci museums and different stuff. Oh, okay. So this is actually Parque de Fortaleza de Monte, which was the same name that was up at the top. Okay, so you can see this little Riki up here. So that has a Riki, so that name right there, there's also a school there. Then that would be connected to that statue that was up there that we walked by. And then here's Sao Paulo ruins. This looks amazing at nighttime, it's all lit up. I think all these are tour groups, they look like tour groups. The way they dress and from the mainland. There we go. Sao Paulo ruins. Okay. So let me try to give you the full context of this. So that's Sao Paulo ruins right there, and then the fortress is up on the hill. So now you can see that. And then this will just there's like a ton of cool stuff everywhere in this whole space to explore. I was gonna go up and do this one called the artilleries and do the cannons, but now that I'm here, it's like there's so much other cool stuff to film down here too. Okay, so that's the let's see, it's like Korean guys. Oh, that's kind of cool. There's like people hanging out right there. So this is what it looks down at right here. So this is all Sao Paulo Street. Fortress. Sao Paulo ruins. And some people hanging out right there on the balcony. Nice space to be. Okay, so that was our street right up there, the fortress. 2024. Let's check out Macau. Come on.